Okay guys, now that we've introduced the angle addition postulate and run through some basic examples, we're going to apply our algebra to the angle addition postulate. Our focusing question in this lesson is going to be, how do we apply algebra to the addition postulate, angle addition postulate, to allow us to do geometry? All right, again, here is our basic demo of the angle addition postulate. The angle addition postulate allows me to add two adjacent angles to find out what the entire interior sum of this is. So let us say that angle AOB was 67 degrees and angle BOC was 34 degrees. I'm substituting the value 67 in for AOB. I'm substituting in 34 for BOC, and I get 101 degrees. Okay, now we're going to try this with algebra. Here is our problem. If the measure of angle RQT, this is our large outside angle, is 155. We know that this measure all the way around here is 155 degrees. What are the measures of these interior angles RQS and TQS? All right, well, instead of having real numbers like we did in the previous screen, we are given algebraic expressions. But this does not change how we apply the angle addition postulate. What I'm going to do is still take RQS, add it to the measure of TQS to find out what this large exterior angle is. Notice this time the outside angle is given to us. The measure of RQT, this large exterior angle, is 155 degrees. So I'm going to add my two interior angles and set them equal to that 155 degrees. So RQS is given the expression 4x minus 20. So I am going to substitute that. I am going to add that to the value given for TQS, which is the expression 3x plus 14, and set that equal to 155 degrees. Now that we have the equation set up, this becomes just a basic algebra problem that you were used to doing in Algebra 1. I'm going to combine my like terms. 4x and 3x give me 7x. Combine like terms, negative 20 added to 14 give me negative 6. And again, that's equal to 155. Why 155? Again, because that is what was given to us in the problem as the measure of this exterior angle. All right, finishing up, I'm going to add 6 to both sides because I'm trying to isolate my x. Now I'm left with 7x equals 161. I'm going to divide each side by 7, and that gives me x is equal to 23. All right, that's great. X is equal to 23. But am I done? No. That's because I haven't answered my question. My question says, what are the measures of these angles? All right, so what I'm going to have to do is take this 23 and substitute it in for the x right here and substitute it in for the x right here to figure out what the actual measure angles are. All right, so here is the expression 4x minus 20. Here's me substituting in the 23. My value ends up being 72. For this angle, TQS, which was given the expression 3x plus 14, I'm going to follow the same process. For this x right here, I'm going to substitute in my 23, add the 14 to that, and I find out that the measure of that angle is 83. Now our last check is to take 72 and add that to 83, and we get a check that that is indeed 155 degrees. Okay, so how does that change anything? Well, it really doesn't. Okay, it just gives us a chance to practice our algebra. We are still adding two interior angles to find the measure of the larger exterior angle. All right, stick around to answer some questions.